Hey you guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I trust you are doing well. Today we will be covering some key academic aspects that you should know of during your uni career in collaboration with our academic guardian Zanay from the AAC. Firstly, the HEMIS monster, lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike.
The HEMIS monster is coming!
What is HEMIS? HEMIS stands for Higher Education Management Information, where one HEMIS credit equals the minimum total module credits required in a particular year of a study program. For example, in a BA course of 3-year full-time, where in first year it covers 120 credits covering 4 modules with 30 credits each. This means that a first year modular credit is equal to 0.0083 HEMIS credits. Sounds confusing, but just stick around. So in first year, if you only pass 2 modules of 30 credits each, that equals to a total of 60 credits. After some quick maths, by either dividing 60 with 120, which is your total credit score, or multiplying the previous decimals, you reach a HEMIS score of 0.5. This leads to the minimum result required, and thus a student may proceed with his study. Next up, we will be covering some frequently asked academic questions covered by 2 of our prestigious mentors, Franco Swanepoel and Rudy Venter. Welcome to the stage, guys. Okay, so first up, Franco, explain to the people, what is Pred?
So Predicate is something that certain faculties have put in place as a requirement of 1 semester mark so that you can write exams at the middle of the year or end of the year. It's a safeguard for students at the risk of failing. If you want to find out what the Pred amount is for your module, you can check it out in the course outline and ensure that you achieve it.
Rudy, to who can I speak to about changing my courses?
So, any of these questions can usually be answered by Admin A. So, I would usually say speak to your faculty administrator in Admin A. A list will be provided. So, during my story, in my first year, I studied mechatronic engineering. And in the middle of the year, I felt like it really wasn't for me. So, in my second year, I actually had to change courses. So, I changed from mechatronic engineering to electronic engineering. The steps I had to go to were quite tedious because you think you just speak to one person and all the problems are solved. But this is not the case. So, in my case, I firstly had to contact the mechanical engineering faculty's head. Then I had to ask him for permission if I could change the modules. He checked my credits and my credits were enough to change to electronic engineering. Then I had to contact the electronic engineering head and he also approved that I was able to change courses. After that, I had to contact the head of the engineering faculty's academic department and they had to approve me as well. I eventually was accepted into electronic engineering and changed my courses successfully. So it's going to be tedious, but just go through the process.
So Franco, if I'm worried about failing, where can I get help?
So you chat to your lecturers about the work, you talk to mentors, academic or house mentors, and you can also speak to your peers, ask guys in your group.
Got it. Rudy, what if I can't afford my test books? What should I do?
So I would advise you go into groups and look for second-hand textbooks. And I would advise you speak to your lecturers and prioritize the content so you know which books are the most important.
Next up is Zanay, our academic guardian.
Hello Pika, my name is Zanay Smith and I am the Vice Chairperson of the Engineering Student Council and I'm also a member of the Academic Affairs Council, which in short is the AAC. The AAC is a committee that consists of all the chairpersons and vice chairpersons of all the faculties across campus. This committee mainly supports academic success, and we get to that by a lot of inter-faculty collaborations. So I'm speaking to you guys today because I have been chosen to be your academic guardian. An academic guardian is a bridge between the faculty and community spaces just to ensure an easy flow of information. Unfortunately, this initiative has only been going for about 2 years, so it is still in the development phase, but it also took a bit of a hit because of COVID, so there's that. But anyway, this initiative basically entails that each member on the AAC is allocated a PSO or a residence to which they are a point of contact for any academical related questions. And yeah, this is not an initiative that's faculty specific because yeah, we really rely on interfaculty collaboration. So if someone from the law faculty had a lot of academic questions and those questions came to me, I would directly relay them to the chairperson or the vice chairperson of the law faculty's committee. So let's talk about readmission. Readmission is what happens when you didn't make HEMIS. So you're a student and it's the end of the year, you didn't make HEMIS, what's gonna happen? So basically, you'll receive an email and an SMS stipulating that you didn't make HEMIS. And basically what you then need to do is log into your student portal on MySun, and there they'll stipulate which scenario is applicable to you. This means they're basically just notifying you if it's a warning or if you're academically excluded. If it's just a warning, this means that you didn't really make the requirements for readmission, so you didn't make the requirements, but they're still allowing you to register as a student for the next year. Academic exclusion is a lot different though. This also means that you didn't make the readmission requirements, but you're not allowed to register as a student for the next year unless you apply therefore. So what happens when you want to apply is basically you provide a statement of reasons to outline the reasons why you should be permitted to continue your studies, but with that you should also complete an application form. This application form, to obtain it, you can literally just ask your faculty committee, or you can come to the ASC, which means you can come to me, and then we'll hook you up, we'll help you out with everything. And yeah, I think the most important thing is that you give your statement of reasons and your applications, like you submit them on time. It's very important because they don't accept any late submissions. Anyway, so then what happens is you cross your fingers and you hope. you just wait until they notify you. Without like giving in that application, and if you were then academically excluded, you won't be able to continue your studies. So it's very important that you do apply if you want to continue studying. Another thing is these applications generally cost like 425 Rand. So yeah, it's very, very important that you guys know all these things so that you study hard enough that you don't get into that position. And yeah, unfortunately this won't be refundable. So even if they deny your application, you'll still be paying 425 Rand. But yeah, if there are any other questions about this situation, please just reach out to your academic mentors, let them ask me, and I'll help you out freely. And yeah.